Flowers only bloom in the center of a dream, beside the reflection of a pale moonbeam. I'm drinking the liquid of a phantom desire, a cool kind of honey and a cold kind of fire.
The bees are all spirits with translucent wings, humming the melody that the universe sings.
I'm tasting the essence of a love that is gone before the arrival of the terrifying dawn. Sweeter than the truth, lighter than the air, a beautiful blessing and a haunting prayer. 60 seconds of the ghostly nectar tonight, chasing the flavor of a vanished light. It's on the tip of the tongue, it's in the back of the throat, a rhythmic translation of a spiritual note. Drink it all down, let the vision blur in the ghostly nectar of the way that we were.
The orchard is a memory of a summer long dead, wrapped in the fabric of the things that we said.
I'll gather the harvest of the shadows and mist, to find the sweetness that we haven't yet missed.
The bottle is empty, but the scent is so strong,
echoing the chorus of a forgotten song.
we're fed by the absence,
we're drunk on the void, in the beautiful ruins of the world we destroyed. Sweeter than the truth, lighter than the air, a beautiful blessing and a haunting prayer. 60 seconds of the ghostly nectar tonight, chasing the flavor of a vanished light. It's on the tip of the tongue, it's in the back of the throat, a rhythmic translation of a spiritual note. Drink it all down, let the vision blur in the ghostly nectar of the way that we were.
making the history feel
so divine. Ghostly nectar, taste me. 60 seconds of the ghostly nectar tonight, chasing the flavor of a vanished light. It's on the tip of the tongue, it's in the back of the throat, a rhythmic translation of a spiritual note. Drink it all down, let the vision blur in the ghostly nectar of the way that we were. Ghostly nectar,
drink it down.
Ghostly nectar, oh, ghostly nectar. I'm drifting through a sea of a liquid mercury, searching for the anchor that could set my spirit free. The waves are all silent, the stars are all drowned in the deepest reflection that I've ever found.
I'm the heavy metal sinking through the blue, trying to find a purchase, trying to reach you. A chain made of moonlight, a rope made of shine, connecting your jagged horizon to mine.
Heavier than lead, brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep. Holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
The bottom is a forest of a coral and bone, a silent cathedral where we're never alone. I wrap the cold links around my weary chest to find the finality
Of a permanent rest. The current's pulling, but the steel is too strong, correcting the rhythm of a drifting song. We're fixed to the planet, we're nailed to the floor. We don't have to wander the tides anymore. Heavier than lead, brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep. Holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold. In this watery place, silver anchor, hold fast. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep. Holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
Silver anchor,
hold fast. a bone in the jaw of the night, feeding the world with a pale borrowed light. I feel the vibration deep under the skin, where the tides of the spirit and the body begin.
There's a white counter lit in the core of my frame, a cold burning center without any name. I'm hollowed by gravity, filled by the glow of a satellite rhythm that the mortals don't know.
calcium and silver, silver and soul. The only reflection that can make a man hold. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. The jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton, a starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, white as a screen, living the life inside of a dream.
I'll build you a ladder of a shriveled up pine to reach for the crater where the deities dine. The dust of the cosmos is under my nails as the strength of the earthly machinery fails.
The marrow is humming, the marrow is bright, breaking the density of the obsidian night. We are architects of the craters and plains, with the pull of the orbit running thick in our veins. Calcium and silver, silver and soul. The only reflection that can make a man whole. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. Your jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton, a starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, white as a screen, living the life inside of a dream.
Story of silver
that will never grow old. Lunar marrow, white cold. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. Your jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton, a starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, white as a screen, living the life inside of a dream. Lunar marrow, the white line. The afternoon is a penny that's been worn to the bone, the most expensive silence I've ever known. I'm tracing the wires that run through the wall, waiting for the energy to finally fall.
There's a metallic pulse in the palm of my hand, a rhythmic vibration across the dry land. I'm a conductor of the heat and the light,
chasing the sparks through the middle of the night. Electric and orange, polished and thin, the way that the fires of the spirit begin. It's in the copper veins, it's in the design. Your jagged frequencies calling to mine, a network of longing, a grid of desire, setting the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the future.
giants in sleep, guarding the messages we're too afraid to keep. I'll climb to the rafters, I'll touch the live lead to wake up the ghost of the things that we said.
The air is a magnet, the sky is a glow of a subterranean current that starts to grow. We are wired for the tension, we are wired for the spark, leaving a trail of the light in the dark. Electric and orange, polished and thin, the way that the fires of the spirit begin. It's in the copper veins, it's in the design. Your jagged frequency is calling to mind, a network of longing, a grid of desire, set in the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre. In the middle of the night, copper veins pulsing light. It's in the design. Your jagged frequency is calling to mind, a network of longing, a grid of desire, setting the blood and the circuit on fire. Shine like a coin, hum like a wire, in the copper kingdom of the funeral pyre. Copper veins, hear the light in the veins. The sheets are a desert of a shimmering heat, from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. I'm burning in the silence of a midnight dream, tearing the edges of a delicate seam.
The temperature's rising in the heart of the room, chasing the shadows and the indigo gloom.
I've got a sickness that no doctor can heal, a rhythmic kind of hunger that is jagged and real. Delirious and soft, smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begin. Sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees, down to its knees.
The clock is a hammer, the heart is a drum,
waiting for the mercy of the morning to come.
I'll the mercury is climbing in the glass of the bone. The most exquisite torture I have ever known. No medicine needed, no water or ice, just the heat of the body and the roll of the dice. Delirious and soft, smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begin. Oh, sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees, down to its knees. Let it burn, let it burn, let it glow, let it glow into the places that we'll never know. The fever is the only way to be free in the heat of the union of you and of me. Satin fever, believer. He's sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Satin fever, satin fever, satin fever. Hey, satin fever, fever. The apples are swollen with the forbidden juice, tied to the branch by a tightening noose. I'm stepping on shadows that crawl through the grass, watching the seasons and the centuries pass. The roots are like fingers that clutch at the stone, guarding the secrets that the forest has grown. I'll taste the temptation, I'll swallow the lie, under the gaze of a predatory sky. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gone, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises
touch, holding ancient and shivering grudge. The wind is a whisper of a long ago sin, lifting the latch so the cold can come in. We're lost in the thicket, we're caught in the maze, blinded by the thick and the sulphurous haze. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gall, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap. All kneel. Wicked orchard, taste the poison. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gall, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Straight from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap. Wicked orchard,
Don't look back,
it's too late now. Wicked orchard. The well is a canyon of a dry, cracked stone, the deepest abandonment I have ever known. I'm chasing the mirage of a cool blue stream in the middle of a parched and a feverish dream.
my tongue is a parchment, my throat is a fire, the smoke of the memory of a liquid desire. I've been digging for water in the heart of the salt, watching the machinery of the universe halt.
Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze.
I'll trade all my gold for a sip of the dew that falls from the shadow of the memory of you. The desert is endless, the horizon is wide, nowhere for a thirsty young spirit to hide.
The canteen is heavy with the weight of the air, the final conclusion of a desperate prayer. We're drinking the heat, we're drinking the light, waiting for the deluge in the middle of the night. Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit searching for the rain to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze. The ferocity that is burning inside.
But the drought is a teacher, the drought is a grace,
finding our truth in this desolate place. Eternal thirst, burn first. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze. Eternal thirst, eternal The pews are all covered in a fine gray silt, beneath the high rafters that the ancestors built. I'm reading the scripture from a moth-eaten page, the wisdom of sorrow and the comfort of age.
The preacher is silent, the choir has gone home, leaving the spirits in the chapel to roam. I've got a suitcase of sins and a bucket of tears, trying to outrun the ghost of my fears. Dry as the desert, old as the light, looking for mercy in the middle of the night, singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful face. The hymnal is missing the notes of the joy, the simple belief of a girl and a boy. Now we're just wanderers in a parched holy land, holding the truth in a trembling hand.
The incense is powder, the water is sand, scattered like seeds across a desolate strand. But the rhythm is ancient and the melodies deep, awaken the faith that was falling asleep. Dry as the desert, old as the light, looking for mercy in the middle of the night, singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace, found in the lines of a beautiful
the only religion that's worthy of trust. Dusty gospel, hear the sound, singing the words of a dusty gospel tonight, chasing the shadow, looking for the light. It's not in the temple, it's not in the stone, it's in the vibration of the skin and the bone. A worn out salvation, a raggedy grace found in the lines of a beautiful face. Oh, dusty gospel, in the dust. In the dust. The evening sky is a tender shade of ache, like a fragile promise that was destined to break. I'm leaning my forehead on the cool window pane, tracing the path of a violet-colored rain. The twilight hit me with a heavy velvet hand across the vast reaches of this lonely land. I'm wearing the mark of the sunset on my skin, the color of the trouble that I've gotten us in, a darker kind of bloom, a deep and quiet stain, finding the beauty in the center of the pain. Wearing like an indigo bruise tonight, the memory of a love that didn't go right. It's the shade of the thunder, the tint of the storm, keeping the hollow of the spirit so warm. Deep as the ocean, soft as a sigh, painting the gravity across the night sky. The clouds are swollen like a weeping, tired eye, reflecting the weight of a heavy goodbye. I'll carry the pigment in the marrow of the bone, a colorful secret that is mine alone. The shadows are blooming like a flower of ink, pushing the sanity right to the brink. We're stained by the context, we're marked by the touch of a phantom of a feeling that cost us too much, a darker kind of bloom, a deep and quiet stain, finding the beauty in the center of the pain. Wearing like an indigo bruise tonight, the memory of a love that didn't go right. It's the shade of the thunder, the tint of the storm, keeping the hollow of the spirit so warm. Deep as the ocean, soft as a sigh, painting the gravity across the night sky.
indigo bruise, nothing to lose. Wearing like an indigo bruise tonight, the memory of a love that didn't go right. It's the shade of the thunder, the tint of the storm, keeping the hollow of the spirit so warm. Deep as the ocean, deep as the ocean, soft as a sigh, soft as a sigh, painting the gravity across the night sky. Indigo bruise, indigo bruise, indigo bruise. The curtains of green are dragging in the lake, beneath the heavy burden of a heart about to break. I'm hiding in the tresses of the emerald hair, breathing in the dampness of the humid, stagnant air.
The bark is a skin that is wrinkled and old, protecting the secrets that are better left untold.
I'll lean against the trunk, I'll listen to the sap, falling into the center of a beautiful leafy trap. Bending to the water, bowing to the ground, where the quietest kind of agony is found. Under the heavy willow tonight, sheltered from the cruelty of the morning light, the branches are weeping, the shadows are long, humming the melody of a tired, drooping song. Let the leaves cover us, let the wood bend in the place where the vertical world begins to end.
The roots are a knot in the belly of the mud, drinking from the rhythm of the subterranean flood. I'll weave a new basket of the switch and the twine to hold all the failures of your spirit and mind. The wind is a comb through the tangle of the limb, as the visibility of the daylight starts to dim. We're hanging like fruit that is too heavy to hold, in a story of silver and a story of mold. Bending to the water, bowing to the ground, where the quietest kind of agony is found. Under the heavy willow tonight, sheltered from the cruelty of the morning light, the branches are weeping, the shadows are long, humming the melody of a tired, drooping song. Let the leaves cover us, let the wood bend in the place where the vertical world begins to end. The willow is a priest, giving us the peace of the spirit at the very least. Heavy willow, soft pillow. Under the heavy willow tonight, sheltered from the cruelty of the morning light, the branches are weeping, the shadows are long, humming the melody of a tired, drooping song. Let the leaves cover us, let the wood bend
begins to end. Heavy willow, heavy willow, into the green. Heavy willow, The altar is empty, the banquet is bare. There's a holy vibration in the shivering air. I'm starving for something that isn't of earth, measuring the value and the weight of my worth.
The stomach is screaming, the spirit is parched. Under the arch is where the ancestors marched. I've been eating the silence, I've been drinking the dust, trying to find a religion that is worthy of trust.
A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain.
I'll offer my ribs as a cage for the light, to keep the ferocity through the middle of the night. I don't want the bread, I don't want the wine, just the electric taste of your spirit and mine.
The famine is beautiful, the longing is grand, walking the miles of a desolate land. Every hollow is a temple, every craving is a song. This is the place where the lonely belong. A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. The pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. Sacred hunger, I'm still empty, I'm still yearning. Sacred hunger, sacred hunger. purple sea, pulling the breath from the center of me.
I'm sinking through layers of a soft indigo,
into the places where the heavy things go.
The earth is a magnet, the sky is a weight,
measuring the pull of a motionless fate.
I'm tethered to you by a cord made of lead,
wrapped in the blankets of a mahogany bed. Down through the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush. Falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea, in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
The clock on the mantle has forgotten to tick.
The silence is honey,
golden and thick. I'll drown in your shadow, I'll sleep in your wake.
the only sweet ending that I'm willing to take.
The world is a blur and the stars are a home,
waiting for the morning that will never quite come.
we're caught in the suction, we're lost in the pull.
Our spirits are empty, our bodies are full. Down the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush. Falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing in the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea, in the velvet gravity of you and of me. Promise that we're allowed to keep. Velvet gravity pulling down, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea, in the velvet gravity of you and of me. Velvet gravity,
Sink with me.
sink with me. Are a desert of a shimmering heat, from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. I'm burning in the silence of a midnight dream, tearing the edges of a delicate seam.
The temperature's rising in the heart of the room, chasing the shadows and the indigo gloom.
I've got about a sickness
that no doctor can heal,
a rhythmic kind of hunger that is jagged and real,
delirious and soft,
smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begins. Sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Down to its knees.
The clock is a hammer, the heart is a drum, waiting for the mercy of the morning to come.
I'll wrap you in the texture of a feverish daze, lost in the spiral of the passionate haze.
The mercury is climbing in the glass of the bone, the most exquisite torture I have ever known.
No medicine needed, no water or ice, just the heat of the body and the roll of the dice.
Delirious and soft,
Smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begins. Sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Down to its knees.
let it burn,
Let it burn, let it glow, let it glow into the places that we'll never know.
the fever is the only way to be free.
In the heat of the union of you and of me, satin fever, believer. Satin fever, believer. Heat. Sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Satin fever, don't go down. Satin fever, satin fever. The soil is shallow and the rocks are all sharp, playing a tune on a skeletal harp. I'm planting the memories of the people we lost, ignoring the winter and the coming of frost.
The field is a gallery of the ribs and the jaws, governed by ancient and pitiless laws.
I'll dig a new furrow in the hardened debris to
find a small corner for you and for me.
White as the ivory, hard as the hate, standing outside of the cemetery gate, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone.
With no candles inside, witnessing the ego and the death of the pride. I'll hang my transgressions on the branches of pine and wait for the judgment of the cosmic design. The worms are the weavers of a subterranean lace, covering the lines of a beautiful face. We're part of the cycle, we're part of the ground, where the meaning of the silence is finally found. White as the ivory, hard is the hate, standing outside of the cemetery gate, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone. The fossilized beat of a stubborn heart.
Nothing is wasted, nothing is gone, just waiting for the light of the eternal dawn. Bone orchard, dig deep, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone.
Bone orchard,
Bone orchard, the bone orchard,
bone orchard.
Water is dark like a cup of old tea, flowing away from the shore and the sea. I'm wading through currents of a liquid regret, trying to remember what I'm supposed to forget.
The bank is a tangle of the willow and weed, the fruit of a rotten and a poisonous seed. I've been drinking the gall, I've been tasting the brine of a history that's jagged and a love that's malign.
Acrid and cold, a stinging relief, washing the mud from the center of grief. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt sail the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep.
The pebbles are sharp like 1,000 small knives, cutting the threads of our wandering lives. I'll find a smooth stone in the belly of the flow, a heavy reminder of the things that we know.
The frogs are a choir of a deep guttural sound, guarding the silence of the hollowed out ground. We're sinking in shadows, we're lost in the reeds, offering our failures like a basket of weeds. Acrid and cold, a sting in relief, washing the mud from the center of grief. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep. Flow on down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep. Bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek, bitter creek. Bitter creek. A diamond of a sharp frozen white, waiting for the tremor in the middle of the night. I'm standing in the valley where the air is so thin, watching the descent of the original sin.
The weight of the winter is 1,000,000 tons of ghosts, siding with the gravity that I fear the most. A single soft whisper, a single sharp breath to trigger the beauty of a magnificent death. Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder in the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known. The trees are all matchsticks, the rocks are all grain, under the momentum of the frozen white rain. I'll wrap my arms around the center of the cold to find the salvation that the prophets foretold.
The sky is a vacuum, the ground is a daze, lost in the center of the crystalline haze. We're sinking through layers of the ancient deep frost, counting the seconds that the living have lost. Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known.
Of this holy place,
silent avalanche, cold, caught in the silent avalanche tonight. That I've ever known. Silent avalanche, silent avalanche, silent avalanche. The peak is a diamond of a sharp frozen white, waiting for the tremor in the middle of the night. I'm standing in the valley where the air is so thin, watching the descent of the original sin.
The weight of the winter is a million tons of ghost, siding with the gravity that I fear the most. A single soft whisper, a single sharp breath, to trigger the beauty of a magnificent death.
Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known.
The rocks are all grained under the momentum of the frozen white rain. I'll wrap my arms around the center of the cold, to find the salvation that the prophets foretold.
The sky is a vacuum, the ground is a daze, lost in the center of the crystalline haze. We're sinking through layers of the ancient deep frost, counting the seconds that the living have lost. Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket,
is frozen and perfectly still.
The silence is the power, the silence is the grace in the white out center of this holy place.